Oh shit. The Abuse of Ashley Collins by none other than John Athan. I'm going to start calling him Master soon. A master of contemporary disturbing horror. Yeah. Welcome to Check That Book, a special place where we get familiar with arguably the most disturbing books ever written. And John Athan has been mentioned on this channel quite several times. Actually, my very first video on the channel was The Groomer by John Athan, which I still consider to be. It was my first serious encounter with the disturbing genre. I was taken aback by that book. I mean, there's lots worse out there, but this one, yeah, this one actually made me wanna start this channel in the first place. With this book, however, I went in blindly, which is always a good idea when it comes to John Athan and books such as these. I was recommended this one quite a few times in the comments section. The Abuse of Ashley Collins. People were speaking very negatively about it in a good way. Well, that's kind of how these things go hand in hand on this channel. If something is spoken about highly in a negative way or negatively in a high way, you have to read it. And I did. And I spoke about this during the live stream. Halfway through the book, I already. I didn't want to put it down necessarily. I just felt that this is going into the direction of Sylvia Likens, the American Crime slash The Girl Next Door, that direction, and it kind of did. Just a reminder: I do not do reviews. I do introductions, and well, since it's such a sensitive subject matter, I'm doing this so that you would know whether you really wanna get into it or not. And with John Athan, it's usually the case where you have to be either a diehard fan of the disturbing and you have to have a thicker skin, or you have to be very much into psychology. Thusly, you already have a thicker skin automatically. Kind of goes hand in hand with it. You're curious. You are immune to a lot of the disturbing, and well, you are interested in the genre itself. Since I consider myself to be a bit of everything, I mean, I'm hosting this channel, so you guys surprise me, recommend me more fucked up titles in the comment sections. I'm gonna, yeah. The Abuse of Ashley Collins turned out to be something I did not expect it to be, actually. When I started reading it, I went in blindly, but looking at the title, looking at the cover, I had my suspicions, but it was nothing. It was not even close to what I had suspected. I suspected a lot of things, starting with, bullying and that sort of abuse, relationship abuse, parental abuse. Well, it does take that direction, so think A Child Called It, think The Girl Next Door, that sort of stuff. It's about this teenage girl, Ashley, who lives in a not very healthy household. And her parents, as well as her little brother, actually, too, they're all fucked up. No, they're like seriously fucked up. There's nothing much I can even say about this. And if I'm gonna try and sit down and dissect them all psychologically and tag them all with different psychiatrical issues, I'm gonna be sitting there for ages. I cannot put my finger on what kind of psychosis hit this family. But John Athan himself describes his reasoning behind the story, and I think I understand. I understand where he comes from with this showcasing child abuse in this manner, and that Some parents are just... They come from the backgrounds of physical and, well, obviously mental punishment, right? As if it's a norm. What they do in the book is definitely not a norm. It's... Yeah. I don't feel so good talking about this. I was appalled half of the book. It did not... I mean, this book can make you sad and angry and all kinds of emotions and grossed out even to a degree. But what triggered me the most was the fucking parents. Not even the little brother. I mean, the little brother is a prick in this one. Without getting deeper into it, just the father and the mother mainly. Yeah, the brother is equally as guilty, and I just... I'm not sure he deserved the ending that he got in the book. I mean, tell me, what do you think about his ending? Without spoilers, if I may, because, well, somebody might want to just read it because it's considered to be one of the most disturbing books ever written in general on the internet as well. So, yeah, it's not just another one of out of my list. It's your list. It's the internet's list. So it's out there pretty much. And yeah, if somebody wants to read it, let them. But I'm not sure he deserved his punishment. Yeah, but did he deserve this particular punishment? Let me know in the comments. Logan, the asshole, the patriarch in the family, he just oozes this weakness. He's a weak person. He hides behind this facade of the masculine leader of the family, and he strives to make everything perfect, and for some odd reason, his own daughter, Ashley, does not fit into his perfect world that he tries to create for his own family. He is... there's this subplot. It's not quite really a subplot, even. The correct wording would be... It's just this... It's mentioned. It's mentioned in the book, but it's not really discussed upon, unfortunately. But there's this... Yeah, spoilers ahead. There's going to be a big spoiler. Logan's brother, Ashley's uncle, has sexually abused Ashley when she was a kiddo, and she has told her mother about this, but she didn't believe her. So Ashley carried this with her throughout her adolescence, and as much as I realized whilst reading the book, I mean, Logan didn't even know that the uncle figure raped his daughter, or molested, I'm not sure. Anyways, the problem here is Ashley is a slightly troubled teenager. What, troubled, rebellious a bit. She's cool, actually. She's quite average, if you think about it. I wouldn't say that she does anything out of the ordinary, or definitely not anything that would, make her deserve this kind of treatment that she gets. This is sick. This is sick. This is some up shit. What the is this fucking shit? The thing with Logan is that he genuinely believes that this politically correct world creates a generation of lazy, arrogant, and entitled youngsters who really lack respect. Yes, they don't show respect, whatever that means to Logan. He genuinely believes that he needs to fix his daughter, fix her behavioral issues, but from a psychological standpoint, I mean, honestly, she's just a bit of a rebellious teenager. Nothing wrong with that. I didn't see her do anything out of the ordinary. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. I haven't been hanging around teenagers for quite a while, so maybe I don't know something, but she definitely didn't deserve all of that crap that came her way. So yes, whilst Logan, the father figure, he's an asshole. Yeah, it's pretty understandable here. He just needs to be locked up. The sick fuck. I'm surprised he didn't do more, to be honest. Because I was expecting a lot worse. Ashley herself was expecting a lot worse, but never came, which is surprising, honestly. That's a complicated case here. We were expecting much worse from Logan, but he did disgusting and horrible things. But again, we were kind of anticipating that he would go further, but he didn't. But guess who did? Ashley's fucking mum. The mother figure, Jane, she's a complete different case here. The mother pissed me off the most here because the mother, she's a woman, right? She's supposed to understand and protect her daughter. There's no solidarity whatsoever. This Jane, mother figure, she's the submissive housewife type who has sadistic inclinations. And they were hidden in her for a long time, apparently. I don't understand. I mean, with her, I actually understand it a bit more, where this hatred comes from towards her own daughter. Perhaps the envy of a younger and more beautiful Ashley. Ashley snaps at her mom, and but again, this is nothing out of the random, ordinary things that some troubled and messed up teenagers do. And teenagers are messed up, it's okay. We all go through this, and half the time we wanted to be left alone. If you're angry or frustrated or something, don't take it out on your family. Honest. Not because it's like a cautionary tale. Not because if you do this, you'll end up like poor Ashley. Fuck's sakes, no. I hope not. But no, it's just, they don't deserve it, really. We all feel a kaleidoscope of emotions from time to time, especially if we are in our teens. So I get it. But that's why there's quite a fair bit to do. Like sports, traveling, all sorts of studies, put your wrath into education, put your wrath and hunger into sport, for example. Why the hell not? It's a healthy advice, I believe, but I digress. Jane is a fucking bitch. I hate this character. She deserves the title worst mother of the year, no doubt. And the things she does to Ashley are well, they're even worse. She goes further than the father did, and that disturbs me even more. The brother is not really worth mentioning here. I didn't find his character to be that interesting. He kind of, I do see the struggle there. He's kind of, he can feel that something is wrong, definitely. He's so much younger than Ashley, and he's gullible, I believe, and yeah, you can see that he can sense that shit is wrong, but apparently the parents neglect him in this regard, in explaining what is right and what is wrong, and as well as his own bodily emotions, what is right to feel and what is wrong to feel, specifically regarding his own sister. That's some fucked up shit. So the thing with this family is that it's dysfunctional as all heck, and it's seemingly out of nowhere. But I believe, for Ashley at least, it started with the molesting by her uncle, and that can definitely screw a kid up, and it will. The mother didn't do anything about it, which already makes her a fucking bitch. I didn't like her one bit from the very beginning, Jane, I mean, the mother, because she was so passive and disinterested, seemingly, and submissive, and not in a good way. Like, she's just kind of there. And it was obvious from the very beginning that she favors her son over her daughter, and might even be favoring her son in an unhealthy way. At least that's the vibe I got from her. Albeit closer towards the end of the book, you realize that she and Logan, they were having marital issues, and since they're all sick maniacs, apparently, their marital issues get kind of fixed because of what they do to Ashley. I liked the ending. No, seriously, it was a good ending. partially. By good, I mean it was arguably the most gruesomely described moments come towards the end, but they are just, the descriptive moments. The emotional torment and the weight of this book lies on your shoulders throughout the entire story, whilst you feel for Ashley and you are baffled by the behavior of the parents. Yeah, that's where the true weight of this book is, I believe. But towards the end, yeah, it gets up, shit hits the fan. And yeah, I like myself some revenge. Sometimes we need to see bad guys get it bad. Or, in this case, Reed. But I believe that everybody got what they deserved, except for the brother, because I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, I didn't really care for him that much, so when things happened to him at the end, at first I think, was that really necessary? But hell, I don't care. He might have as well grown up to be the same sick fuck as his dad, so I don't care. Yeah, that is the abuse of Ashley Collins for you, and honestly, it's not as... I'm not gonna say bad, it is bad, but bad in like, not badly written, not in that way. It's well written. It's just, John Athan never writes poorly, as much as I've learned. So, it's bad in the sense of, damn, that is a tough one. This book is not for everybody, much like every other book on this channel, to be honest. You just have to know what you're in for, and I hope I could introduce you to it so that, again, if you're curious, be my guest. The Abuse of Ashley Collins. The ending is fun. The book is very heavy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like disturbing content, consider giving this video a boost in the form of an erect thumb, and make sure to subscribe for more. Take good care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I will see you as soon as possible. Goodbye.